Welcome to my forecasts. This is Shakti Karan, and I am playing around this coming video forecast for the new moon in Gemini with the new format. So I usually have been doing my forecasts with a PowerPoint presentation, but after 2 years there seemed to be a lot of repetition there, so I'm playing around with other formats. I want you to know that I do a daily forecast on Instagram. So you can either find me there under Shakti Carola to get like a short snippet every day for what's happening in the skies. And I'm having a lot of fun doing that. And then I post it over onto my Facebook page. So this is where you can find that as well. But I will be still doing the full moon and new moon videos as before on YouTube. So if you want to sign and subscribe there, you can stay in the loop with a longer, more extended forecast. If you have been following me, you know that I am what we call an evolutionary astrologer. So that means that I look at whatever is happening in the heavens in both situations, if I do a forecast or if I, even more important, do an individual reading with somebody, I look at everything from the soul perspective and the wisdom perspective of how can we use that to grow and to become more self-conscious. So that's a wonderful way to be in the moment, and astrology actually can really be a spiritual path, a spiritual journey to pay more attention to who you are in the moment, what you feel, what you're able to take in consciously. So back to the new moon. New moon is happening in Gemini, and we follow the moon in the waxing, waning phase throughout the months, because it's the fastest moving planetary body, and whatever it touches in your personal chart will be strongly emphasized emotionally for a very short time. So if you want to learn about astrology and to learn why you might be very reactive right now about something, it does make a lot of sense to relate it back to where the moon was and how it impacted you in your chart. So this month we have the new moon in Gemini. Gemini is a very mental oriented sign because it's ruled by Mercury. So Mercury is between things, is curious, collects information, and high-end Mercury in Gemini then puts it into a bigger picture. So what's standing out this month is that it's in an almost exact grand square with Saturn, Neptune, and Jupiter. So this new moon therefore is very, very activated and pushes us emotionally to grow. Also, Venus is joining the new moon. So Venus, Moon, Sun conjunction means that all those energies kind of merging together. So Venus and Moon are the two female, feminine energies and symbols in the chart. So having them both joining our inner set point, how we feel the world, brings in kind of an openness, a sensitivity for love, for harmony, wanting to balance, wanting to connect, appreciation of beauty. All those things are part of the Venus, Moon, Sun conjunction. In Gemini means it's about going out, connecting with somebody out there. So it's a good time to mingle, to go out to that party and do things different and reach out to other people. Let's go back to the grand trine. So there's Jupiter in Virgo, squaring that full moon and the other planets I had mentioned, Saturn, Neptune. So Jupiter is a planet where we need to push some boundaries. Jupiter stands for getting out of your box, trying something new, getting the wisdom perspective. So we looked at Jupiter as a king of the Roman gods. So in the more mainstream astrology, it's looked at the good fortune planet. But when are we able and available for the good fortune to come into our life? That often has to do with our ability to reach out and be more adventurous and push out of our comfort zone. So Jupiter asks us for that wider, bigger picture, to expand our beliefs about ourselves and things in the world. Then Saturn. Saturn and Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so there is a connection. So Saturn always presents us with obstacles, with sticks in our feet, between our feet. So Saturn wants us to go deep, to take a deeper look, to take action, to organize and structure ourselves. And here the field in which that is supposed to happen is that bigger picture, is that wisdom perspective, what we do believe about life. And then there is Neptune. Neptune in its own sign in Pisces, very strong Neptune. Neptune is a mystic in astrology. It is a symbol for our own individual opening to the non-physical, invisible dimensions of reality. And it's a spiritual guide in us. So low-end Neptune is we're looking for a quick fix to tap into higher states of consciousness, which we often try with drugs and alcohol, which definitely has its drawbacks, as we know. But high-end Neptune is really finding beautiful ways to connect with something bigger, to connect with what I call the ocean of consciousness, the ultimate consciousness, the divine. So we can do that by playing or listening to music, by conscious movements, by any meditation practice, by sitting with our cat in our lap in the morning in the garden, drinking a cup of tea. Taking your dog for a walk in the woods. These are all examples of ways to connect with something bigger than just our tiny little ego perspective. And I believe that this constellation, this friction-loaded connection between the new moon, Neptune, Saturn, Jupiter, is really an invitation this month for us to have that stillness, that sacredness in our perspective. And for that, we usually need to make time and stay off our gadgets and all these screens for a moment, so that that connection with the inner world and the invisible dimensions can actually happen. So this would be my suggestion for you this month, to make time, build in time, schedule time for those moments of stillness. So I would love to hear back from you how you like me just talking about what's happening around the new moon. And I might fiddle with the format down the road. So I'm curious to hear back from you. Thanks for listening. And if you're interested in individual reading with me, just go to my website, mauriastrologyreading.com, where you can reach me and find more information, send me an email or call me. You can subscribe on YouTube, so I keep you in the loop for the longer, more in-depth videos. Go to Instagram, to Shakti Carola for the daily updates, and get back to me. I love to hear from you always. And if you don't have your personal chart yet, so you can locate what I'm talking about into your chart, then you can get your free chart and what I call the Love Stone Report. It's a gemstone for the Venus position in your chart. So you can get that for free and find that on my website as well. So as we say, aloha here on Maui. All the best to you. See you soon.